It is the moment they thought they would never see. Premier League football arrives in Luton. The culmination of a remarkable, unparalleled rise. The Hatters' story as unique as their surroundings. Only 7 of the Luton squad have any previous Premier League experience, and Rob Edwards picks 4 of them in his starting lineup tonight. Now Fagad returns to the one-match suspension that followed his dismissal against Chelsea. So Angelo Ogbonna makes way. Mexican Edson Alvarez anchors the midfield in front of the back 4. The head injury Thomas Souček sustained against Brighton rules him out. So Lucas Paquetá moves into central midfield with Saïd Benrahma recalled on the left. And Mick Antonio hopes to score in a 3rd successive game. New signing Mohamed Kudus is on the bench after his £38 million move from Ajax. Benrahma, oh, clever little touch. Burke committed himself, and Benrahma's been able to keep it in. Jared Bowen coming around the back. Crucial header from Giles, got it away from him. Back in from Safal. Anderson, not the best header, and not the best shot from Benrahma.
Standing the ball up to the back post. Jared Bowen, the man, just tracking it. Ryan Giles doing his defensive duties very diligently indeed. It's a decent enough sight for a man of Benrahma's skill.
Pass come shot almost fell Morris's way. Here's Giles. Oh, awkward. Through the hands of Areola. Emerson got it away. And 2 Luton players lurking dangerously.
Nice bit of pace on the ball from Giles. Looks a relatively straightforward one for a Premier League goalkeeper to grab hold onto.
Be another in-swinging delivery. This one from Ross Barkley. Just teed up towards Anderson, but he couldn't get the angle right.
This one flighted more than the whip-in from the other side of the pitch.
Well, Luton have faced a raft of shots over the opening a couple of Premier League games they've faced, but just the one so far tonight. And for all the fact that the Hammers have had 2/3 of the ball. Here's Bowen. Kaminsky, that full stretch there.
Lovely diagonal ball onto the chest of Jared Bowen. That's an awful lot of space, though.
Here's Bowen. Paquetá feathering the ball back into Bowen's path. He's done brilliantly. Back for Lucas Paquetá. Couldn't quite put it on a plate, but Alvarez will try his luck. 2 Luton players throwing themselves at it. And in the end, it's high and wide from Benrahma.
Brilliant defending, though. Last ditch. There's a touch of fortune, by the way, that Jared Bowen finds himself almost at the byline. Then this one thundered towards the Luton Town goal. 2 Luton players close, 3 more behind them.
Alvarez. Paquetá's ball in. And there's the opening goal, scored by Jared Bowen. A clinical nature about it from a West Ham perspective. One ball teased in. Bowen, bang in form, bangs it in again.
Well, we might not have seen too much of Jared Bowen in the opening exchanges, and I may have even said just a few moments ago that he won't dominate the opposition box from an aerial point of view, but when the ball in is this good, when the gap that he finds is that tight, when the space that's created just by virtue of hovering in the blind spot is as blatant as this, it's thumped towards Kaminsky. I think he turns it into the net because he's surprised more than anything. The more you see it, it's a wonderful football in from Paquetá. The run by Bowen is not picked up at all, but a Premier League goalkeeper should be doing infinitely better than that.
Doughty gets it back. Now Nakamba. Switch of play from Luton now towards the left-hand side for Ryan Giles. Giles getting to the byline. Morris helping it on. And onto the roof of the net with Areola scrambling.
This is the quality that he can deliver. Yes, it's a tough header that Carlton Morris attempts. Just coming away from goal and looking to flick it back over his right shoulder, over the head of Alphonse Areola. It's not a million miles away by any stretch, is he?
Emerson. This is Paquetá. Now can Antonio turn? It's fired in from a tight angle, but the offside flag is up. Emerson thinks he scored.
Very, very tight call, this one. This is the image that, of course, is being checked.
Given away by Bell. Antonio Bowen. Ward-Prowse is able to take it on. Paquetá in support. Benrahma free at the far post, coming onto it. And cleared by Burke before he got to Kaminski.
Well, there's just the slightest hint of sloppiness creeping into Luton Town's play. They can't afford this. You possibly get away with this situation in the Championship, if they do here in the Premier League, but can't be opening the door like that for West Ham time and time again. Good recovery by Ross Barkley.
Luton gifted a throw by Ward-Prowse, taken quickly by Nakamba. In from the former Villa man, Adebayo trying to get round the back. Nearly did.
That isn't bad at all, is it, from marvellous Nakamba? Just feeding it in to a really dangerous portion of the West Ham United penalty area. Elijah Adebayo on his heels, not really predicting or reacting quickly enough to where the ball had been fed into.
Here's Ward-Prowse again. Flatter delivery from Safal is absolutely inch perfect, and Kaminski's handling doesn't let him down this time.
It's very much one that West Ham are in total control of right now.
It might be better for them yet. Bowen! And Giles got it away before the flag came up.
It's been a game of few and far chances. Another very good, sharp spot by the assistant referee.
Ward-Prowse sending it in, and it's off the post and in for two. Kurt Zouma doubling West Ham United's lead, milking the applause in front of the Luton supporters. A special night for the Hatters, but tarnished by two headed goals for West Ham.
He's brought many things to this West Ham side, not least excellent dead ball delivery. I've seen that over several years in the Premier League, and for someone as statuesque as Kurt Zouma, who is, well, literally unmarked, a couple of yards outside the 6-yard box, no idea who on earth is meant to be picking him up in a Luton Town shirt, but that's akin to crossing and finishing. The goalkeeper's got no chance.
Oh. Here's a chance. Mess Anderson. It is a goal for which they've waited more than 30 years. Luton scoring in the Premier League at Kenilworth Road.
There's time. I tell you what, there is time in this game to see a proper celebration. Huge portion of space that Anderson finds himself in. Kurt Zouma nowhere to be seen.
In comes the corner towards Anderson again. Could have got it away. Big shout of handball from the Luton fans behind that goal.
The arm up and away from James Ward-Prowse's body.
And Luton's historic night ends in defeat. Headers from Jarrod Bowen and Kurt Zouma, enough to get West Ham United over the line and take them top of the Premier League. Luton 1, West Ham 2.